Hey everybody, welcome back to the PFPod, the podcast where we break down the action, strategy, and excitement of robotics competitions like FIRST and beyond.
From last-minute pit fixes to championship-winning plays, we're here to talk about what makes robotics more than just a competition.
Whether you're a builder, coder, driver, or just love the energy of a great event, we've got some stories, insights, and maybe a few battle scars to share.
So let's gear up, dive in, and talk about the world of competitive robotics.
We got an exciting one for you today, guys. We're going to take a few different thin mascots from our local FRC teams, throw them into a ring, and bracket style who's going to win in an actual physical altercation. But before we get into that, let's introduce ourselves.
Hi, I'm Sam. You may recognize me from the ASMR episode.
And I'm Max. Before we dive into the bracket, ranking our mascots and who's going to win in a physical fight, let's talk a little bit about what we're thankful for as we kind of come into this Thanksgiving season. For me, Sam, I'm really thankful about all the great PF participation we've had this year.
Oh, yeah.
We've had more members this semester than in any year since I've been part of the organization. I think we did a really great job recruiting. Huge shout out to Amy, who's in charge of recruitment and retention. We have over 80 active members trained and certified to go out and volunteer in our
That's a
community.
lot. I know. I've been really grateful for that, too. I actually have, a huge media team this year, which has been super exciting, which that kind of gives me into what I'm thankful for. PFP is such an amazing opportunity to, get involved with, cool projects that I want to work on, just, completely creative freedom, which is super cool.
Yeah, and if you want to get involved, feel free to reach out in the comments below. Be happy to get you in touch with the right people.
Yeah. I'm also thankful for FIRST as an organization and all the people that helped make that happen. Like Chris Osborne, Ashley Robbins, thank you so much. You're the reason we're doing all of this.
I'm also thankful to all those awesome volunteers we had at B3 just a couple weekends ago. I know we're kind of filming this a little bit in advance of Thanksgiving, but it's so fresh in mind for me at least. I appreciate all the people showing up and helping us out.
Yeah, and I appreciate all the volunteers that are about to go to all the FLL events. Well, I guess after this video is released, we've already gone, but it's the Kokomo event, Lafayette event, I believe, South Bend. So those are super exciting.
Yeah, awesome. And also thankful for all the mentors kind of going out every single week to their teams, helping them out. It's always greatly appreciated. Kind of the backbone of PFP that's not really as front-facing, so definitely a great contributors as well.
Yeah, definitely thankful for all the teams in our local area as well, because we wouldn't have mentors if we didn't have teams, so.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
All right,
something else I'm thankful for? Mascots.
Yeah,
I love them.
I do love a good mascot off. I've never done this in the FIRST capacity, but I'm very excited to kind of dive in and get going. So here we see we have 16 different FIRST Fin FRC teams that have general human-esque mascots, animals, something we can actually kind of compare. If your team wasn't selected, I'm sorry. We try to kind of pick some that would make for good content. But diving into the first matchup we have here, we have 85-64, the Disco Ducks versus 50-10, the Tiger Dynasty. So this is a classic Duck versus Tiger matchup. I think it happened back in 1984 in Arizona, Tucson, I want to say.
Really?
Yeah, it's a big fight. The Ducks actually came out on top, but I think this time the Tigers might have them. I don't know. What do you think, Sam?
I'm kind of imagining we're in a coliseum. It's ancient Rome, and they all have swords, and they're ready to fight. They're coming armor knights, and we're and the audience are that's kind of what I'm thinking here. I feel in this situation, as much as I love the Disco Ducks, I kind of feel like a dynasty of tigers kind of got them beat.
Yeah, so is this just... Are we counting several ducks because they are the Disco Ducks?
I would say so.
So they have a few?
You got a couple ducks dressed up with, disco balls and go-go boots.
And I know back in the day they got that big upset, but I just don't think they have it this year. So we're going to move Tiger Dynasty ahead.
All right. Tiger Dynasty moving forward.
Right. Next on our docket is 74-54 Huskies on Hogs. Oh, that's a fun little thing. So dogs riding on top of a pig situation. Is that what I'm envisioning?
Thinking, yeah.
Okay, that could be nice. And then 42-72 Maverick Robotics, and their actual kind of physical mascot is a half mechanical bull.
Which is honestly really scary.
And when you say half, do you mean that
I think it's the kind that you ride in a rodeo where it's you have half of the bull, but I think
so we get the front half, the left half, right half, back half.
If we're taking the literal our idea of this, I'm thinking it's like a centaur almost, where it's not a centaur, whatever that is, where it's a living bull on the front and then a robot in the back, or a robot in the front, bull in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and that's kind of scary to me.
Are we just kind of going off their logo? Is that what we're doing here?
I believe so. Are you looking for their logo?
Yeah, it's right there. All right. I low-key think this might be a hot take because of the animatronic aspect of and resiliency of metal that the mechanical bull possesses. But I really think these Huskies have heart. And these Hogs, quicker than they seem, just true tanks out there on the battlefield. And I really think they might have it done. I don't know how they're really going to get attacked, but I just don't think they're going to be able to get them down.
I could see the Huskies and Hogs winning because you have the Hogs running and you have the Huskies jumping off, tearing apart the robot, you know?
Oh, okay. So I was thinking like horse vibes, like the Hogs are like purely transportation, but if the Hogs are out there fighting too,
No, I think the Huskies though they're jumping off the horse.
Oh, so
like
if they
the
can get
Hogs
off, I think it's game over.
Well, if they couldn't though,
I think either way, these guys they have heart.
we're saying
They
the
got the
Huskies
heart,
are winning.
I think.
All right.
Sometimes it might be a little bit smaller, a little bit weaker, with the whole flesh situation, but I really do think they will come out on top.
Well, don't we know that one small mistake on a robot and everything blows up? So.
All right.
Sometimes flesh is stronger.
Right. Next match we have is 135 Penn Robotics, the Black Knights, versus 3940 Cybertooth. This is a tough matchup. I think both of these guys have a potential to go really far in this thing. Just unfortunate seeding to kind of get each other in the first round here, but
yeah. My concern with this one is the Cybertooth. It's just one tooth. I feel like if it was teeth, it was one of those like chompers. Like,
oh, that's a great.
They could get the Black Knights, but I kind of feel like one tooth. That's not an army.
That's a great point you make there, Sam. And Black Knights see that critical S there. That's gonna be really huge moving on to the next round, I believe. So
Yeah,
let's get the Max Knights going forward.
They kind of got the power of numbers in this situation.
Awesome. Our last matchup in this top half of the bracket is the 868 Tech Hounds versus the 9119 Iron Legends.
So I'm thinking another kind of animatronic thing here with the Hounds. Like you got technology dogs, and then Iron Legend. Is this kind of like Iron Man? Like what are we thinking here?
I don't know. I got an inside tip here from Drew, who's the PFP Fort Wayne president and also one of the Iron Legends key mentors there. And we were chatting about how the Iron Legends have been in the gym all summer, really putting in the work, and I think they're coming out top. I think they're ready to go. I heard they squatted 575 last night, like really getting ready to go for this upcoming season. So I think we have to move them forward here.
I could see that, yeah.
Appreciate the inside tip, Drew.
If they're in the gym, I mean the dogs aren't doing that. All right, next up we have 5188, Area 5188, Classified Robotics, and their mascot is an alien versus 1024 Kilobytes, which is my home team. So for me, I'm kind of thinking Kilobytes. You have the teeth, but also kill is in the name. Bite is in the name. That's a very violent, aggressive name. Because you just have classified aliens, But aliens can be anything.
Yeah, this is a tough one, Sam. I'm kind of conflicted. One hand, aliens are really cool, but it's an unknown there. It could be 4'6", weak little guy. You don't know. It also could be 8 foot tall monster, and you just have no idea.
Poison.
We just have really no idea. I know they got the little mascot with the green head, classic alien archetype, but that could go a lot of ways. We don't know the full body situation there necessarily.
True.
Gonna be tough out here.
If it's the classic one though, they have like huge eyes. Kilobytes don't even have eyes, so maybe from a just vision tactic here, aliens have the.
That is true. I just feel
like Kilobytes is so.
I might leave this up to you because this is your team. I'm a little bit conflicted here, so I think you're gonna have to make the final call.
Can we phone a friend, Ian?
I think I'm a big fan of the Kilobytes. They're killing lots of bites, and that's got to show some good history with them.
I think that's fair. All right. Unfortunately, the aliens are not moving forward, but that's on us for being uneducated on what this alien could be.
Alrighty. Next up, we have 829, the Digital Goats, versus 3494, the Quadrangles. The Quadrangles made that Cinderella run about a couple years back, made it all the way to the national championship before they ended up losing. So, sneaky little underdog here. Still got some of those guys left on their roster. Could be a good matchup here, Sam.
I'm thinking, what are you thinking when you imagine a quadrangle going at a digital goat? What are you seeing? Who's on top?
I mean, these goats are some of the greatest of all time out here.
They're digital.
So it's going to be tough for these quadrangles to make another run down the tournament. But you never know. Because they got 4. They got the whole quad of the Wrangles. So it's like really going to be tough out here. I don't know. Could go either way, but I just think the goats just are going to be too mighty for them.
I think the Wrangles, like they're wrangling the goats.
Oh, you think a little upset again? Make another run to the Final Four? They just got the horns, though. I don't know.
True.
It's tough, but sometimes you gotta get a Cinderella to go through. Sometimes you just gotta get the upset. I'm down for a little upset here. Quadrangles moving on.
Quadrangles moving on. All right. Next we have, I'm missing a line there, but 292 Panther Tech and 1018 Pike Robo Devils. Now I think right off the bat, my answer is pretty straightforward. It's a Robo Devil.
Yeah, that's
those
pretty
are scary.
I know they won the Natty back in 2003 and really kind of been hearing this there since then, but they've been coming in strong this last couple seasons, and I think this is their year to shine. Let's move them forward, Sam.
All right.
I agree.
Not too much discussion.
Shout out to the Panther Tech, though. That was a tough matchup in the first round there. We just did random seeding, but I think they could have definitely kind of prevailed against a lot of these other teams out here. So shout out to them. Great season for the boys.
Yeah.
And girls, of course.
All right, a little bit more, almost natural. We have Pumas and Wolves. Oh. Wolves are pretty big. How big are Pumas?
They vary in size. We got a whole pack.
But Las Pumas, I think that means multiple Pumas, right?
Yeah, but these are career academy Wolfpack. So they've been training their entire life for this competition, ready to go.
Yeah, this is their
career academy. So I really think the career academy robotics Wolfpack really just kind of have the edge, because Las Pumas, they're not in that training setting, kind of getting the work in and day out at the academy. I think that might lead to a little bit of disadvantage.
Yeah.
But sometimes having that spark, being a little bit kind of unorthodox, could lead to an advantage. So it kind of really could go either way here, Sam. What are we thinking?
I feel like a pack of wolves. Ooh, okay. Well, if I'm thinking arena, I feel like Pumas usually have an advantage of like being able to climb and jump, but there's nothing to climb and jump in an arena. So I feel like wolves kind of have the ground advantage there.
That's true. But
so I could see them moving forward, just from like sake of environmental features.
Yeah, let's go with it.
All right.
Let's get the Wolfpack moving on. Second round. So now we got our Elite 8 here. Start up at the top of the bracket again, or are we going to work our way down from the bottom?
We can work our way down from the bottom since we're down here.
Alrighty. So we still got the Career Academy Robotics Wolfpack 5484 versus the 1018 Pike Robo Devils. Dare I say, Sam, this might be our best matchup we've had yet. This is going to be a tough one. I think the Wolves really counter the Robo Devils' fire and kind of just pure guts a lot there, especially with their training and kind of composure to kind of stay calm under these high tension situations. But I don't know, those Robo Devils are just talented cats. Like, it's going to be hard out there for
cats.
Oh, I was saying it in reference to just like in slang.
Yes.
Cats, like, yeah, so my fault there.
Cool cats.
That could be confusing.
I got it.
Yeah, so.
Ooh.
I was just using slang chat. I'm sorry. 1018 Pike Robo Devils. I think they're real good at this
I
year.
do feel like the Robo, I don't know, because I do feel like the Wolfpack is kind of like more like career focused. Like they've been trained for this, but I feel like maybe the Robo Devils have like a knowledge that we don't.
Yeah, and I think we talk a lot about the training the Wolfpack undergone at this academy, but at the same time, sometimes they might have that kind of making a business decision. I'm just let my buddy Rogers take one for the team and die in this fight. So I think that might have to be that kind of business decision mindset that was kind of a byproduct, unfortunately, of this career academy, and the Robo Devils, I think, have to move on to the final.
That. Also, like, aren't Devils kind of immortal?
Oh, that's a good point there.
Immortal, but that doesn't mean that they're immune to pain.
You never know. Could go either way.
All right, moving up though.
All right, we got
Kilobytes back in the picture with the quadrangles. Ooh.
I think this is where the quadrangle Cinderella run ends here, Sam. I
Yeah,
think they had that great upset against the Ghosts, kind of shocked the world, but I don't think they're making it to the Elite 8.
Kilobytes is just
Kilobytes just too strong, too powerful.
I would
faster,
agree.
quicker, stronger, just all that NIL money really come into play here.
Yeah. All right. That was quick. Now we have 135 Black Knights and 91-19 Iron Legends. This one, I feel like they're pretty similarly built. We have knights in shining armor, and we have iron. Like, that's both metal.
Do you know what time of day this competition is being fought in? Because if it's at night, Knights might have a little edge there, being that they're called Knights, and also them being Black Knights, kind of blend into the darkness. I think that'd be a huge advantage. We're kind of later in the season now. There might be a night game. I don't know. Do we know what time it is, Ian? Do we know what time this matchup's taking place?
I would say it's like dusk. Like, it's almost dark out, but it's not.
Can we look it up, please? Can we get?
Yeah, we're gonna get some information on the showtime.
See what time this is happening. While that's happening, let's move on to Tiger Dynasty and Husky on Hogs. Do we get the time?
It looks like it's day.
Ooh.
Day. Oh, that changes everything.
I would agree. Maybe the Iron Legends kind of have the up then, because I feel like also armor can get a little clunky.
It's hot, sweaty.
Yeah, and the sun is like beating down on the black armor.
It's a bad break in terms of scheduling there for those Black Knights, but I think the Iron Legends move on to the Final Four here.
Another case of the environmental factors. All right.
And now we got our last Elite Eight matchup here. 50-10 Tiger Dynasty versus 74-54 Huskies on Hogs. This is going to be tough. I think the Huskies on Hogs, again, they have that heart. They have that grit. They're just out there fighting day in and day out with their boys, kind of going there. But then Tiger Dynasty, they're a dynasty of a fearless cat.
I kind of feel like I'm going to go Tiger Dynasty on this one because Huskies on Hogs, like, I would agree. Like, that's a pretty strong team. But also, Huskies aren't as big as Wolves. Tigers are massive.
Yeah, I agree, Sam. Sometimes being kind of gym cat, working a lot, getting that strength in the gym helps you out with those early round matchups. But at the end of the day, athleticism and strength prevails. Tiger Dynasty, move on. All right, we got our Final Four teams here. Before we kind of make our picks, let's just kind of say thanks to all those great teams that lost in those first few rounds. We'll hopefully see you at our events even after these kind of mascots taking these hits here. So we appreciate you coming out to play.
Mm-hmm.
All right, which matchup do you want to talk about first? Let's go from the top.
Let's go from the top.
50-10 Tiger Dynasty versus 91-19 Iron Legends.
I kind of really want to see this.
These are two dynamic teams, both true legends or dynasties in this sport. Really just kind of blue blood, great teams, kind of went on their runs in the past. I think Tiger Dynasty has 6 championships, and Iron Legends has 4. So 2 of our best teams we've had here in a while. But Iron Legends haven't won in a while, and they're hungry. Dare I say even more hungry than these Tigers out here.
I mean, it's a tiger. Aren't they known for being hungry? They're big cats.
It's going to be hard for them to eat that iron, though.
I would agree. I feel like once they bite into the iron, their teeth crackle away, and in that case, the iron has the leg up.
Like, Tiger Dynasty had a great couple first matchups of real-life animals in the first 2 rounds there, where they just kind of eviscerated their flesh.
Yeah, they got lucky in that.
But now I think it's going to be hard for them to bite into that iron. And this, that's going to hurt. It's going to be bad.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
I feel like
either way. The Dynasty has just been so strong.
Also, you said the Iron Legends they're the ones in the gym, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been pumping. You can get bigger than a tiger. I'm sure.
Drew sent me the video last night. It was crazy.
Oh.
I saw their star linebacker was deadlifting 700 pounds. It was crazy.
I feel like that's a lot more than a tiger. So I might have to go iron here. Are you feeling iron?
Yeah, let's take the Iron Legends all the way to the championship game here.
Oh yeah. All right.
All right.
So we have Kilobytes and Pike Robo Devils.
I hate to break it to you, Sam. I know this is your pride and joy.
No,
I think this is the end of the Kilobytes. Great.
I might have to agree. As aggressive as they are, how do you beat a robotic devil?
Yeah, I mean, made it to the second weekend. It was a great little run here.
Yeah.
Some would say, weak schedule, played a couple upsets, lower seeded matchups, but at the end of the day, they still made it to that second weekend. Mm-hmm. You got to give them their props. Final Four team. But I think their run ends today.
I agree. No worries.
Right. And now we have a very anticipated matchup here in the championship.
Our final.
Between 91-19 Iron Legends and 10-18 Pike Robo Devils. Wow. I think these guys played a couple years back in the Final Four, I want to say. Do you remember who won, Sam?
Nope.
Oh, well. We just lost in history. I think it might have been the COVID tournament, so we got a little fuzzy there on the memories, but it's going to be a tough matchup.
All right. I'm thinking... I don't even know what I'm thinking. We know the Iron Legends. They're big. They're strong. They're tough. The Pike Robo Devils. They're practically immortal. A devil knows all. He's very tricky. That's his thing, right? He causes tricks. And a robotic trickster?
Yeah.
That's almost more of a mental game.
Here's my thought process here, Sam. The Robo Devils, they definitely have that skill, the talent. I mean, just that pure star power there. But the Iron Legends have that sheer size and athleticism that just is hard to defend at the end of the day. It's going to be tough out there. It's going to be kind of brain versus brawn, strength versus talent. Who's going to come out on top here?
Is iron stronger than what robots are typically made out of? Like, could you just, like, and crumple up the robot?
I don't know, but the devil has, like, that little stick. What's that little red, what do you call that thing?
His stick?
What do you call that?
It's like a trident.
But it's not it looks like a trident, but it's not.
It's called a devil stick.
Yeah, but that thing's sharp. It can it pierce iron? Do we know? What's like the hardness factor on there?
According to Google, a physical devil stick cannot pierce iron.
Well, that's gonna make it real tough to get past these Iron Legends here. But man, the devil just has that grit. Like, he will not give up. He will die trying to win this matchup here. So, I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough.
If you're thinking about the robot devil from Futurama, which personally I have been this entire time, but like a bunch of those, I really feel like, again, he's more of a mental game than a physical game. And unfortunately, I do feel like this is a physical game. You're in an arena. You're fighting each other, old school style. I'm going Iron Legends.
You heard it here first, folks. In our PFPod Mascot tournament, we have a new champion, and they are the 91-19 Iron Legends.
Yay!
Congrats to all of our great competitors. I'm sorry you kind of got through that train there and got a little messed up, but happens, and you're gonna come back better and stronger next season for sure.
I would agree.
Well, super thanks to all of these great teams, kind of in that Thanksgiving-y mindset.
Yeah.
Well, before we kind of send off this episode, I have a question for you, Sam.
Yes.
If we were doing a bracket of Thanksgiving side dishes, what's coming out on top for you?
Oh. All right. I am vegetarian, so it cuts down my meals a lot, and as a result, I really enjoy. Ooh. Guys, this is kind of hard, almost. I hate to say it, but green bean casserole might come on top.
I do enjoy good green bean casserole. I think it's an underrated dish, but that's not the correct decision there, unfortunately.
And what is your correct decision, Max?
I don't know.
It's a close between stuffing as well.
Yes, yeah, I think really stuffing is what I was gonna say. I love everyone in the holy trinity of carbs there with the mac and cheese, mashed potato stuffing. Mm-hmm. But I really think just the stuffing comes out on top, especially because of the uniqueness of the event. Stuffing doesn't come out to play very often in the year. You get a few holidays here and there, but like you're not really bringing it out on just like a Wednesday night. Mashed potatoes plays a lot, so kind of having that unique special factor of stuffing really kind of plays for me.
I honestly might change my answer to cranberry sauce. You can put that on anything, and it's so good. And it's kind of a Christmas and Thanksgiving dish.
Okay, yeah.
So maybe that doesn't make it like a Thanksgiving on top, but I do think it at least deserves the top 3 for me.
Is it playing with gravy still, or do they break up? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like they might have broken up because they are like their sauces fighting against each other.
I know. I usually like to put them together, kind of make that combined situation.
I don't know if I would do that personally, but
that's alright. That's alright. Yeah. Well.
That was a good question.
All right. Anything else you have before we send off for this today?
I don't believe so.
All right. Well, PF parting is such sweet sorrow.
See you next time.